We have a full grid of riders getting ready to come to the line for this 85cc class. These are your future stars of flat track racing from all over the country and the world, as we have riders as far from Virginia, California, Texas, New York, Michigan, and hometown heroes like from Ohio, and the ones that make the trip across the water from Australia. We have the 26 of Jackson Joyner, the 17 of Jade Nickens, 74F of Gage Friars, 14 of Lucy Heaton New, 2 of Odin Music, the 17E of Ella Nickens, the 136 of Owen Whiting, 27 of Zachary Centel, 11 of Zegan Bach, 79 of Dylan Schultz, 74 of Mason Conant, 16 of Caden Reichert, and the 13 of Marky Koss. These riders range from the ages of 9 to 12 years old. A lot of young rippers out here that have a bright future ahead of them. If you're paying attention, you'll see a number of these riders progress over the years. We've already seen them move from the 50s to the 65s, now the 85s, and they've sparked the interest of the pro teams. The Nickens riders are actually riding with the support of Turner Racing, which has a strong presence in the AFT series with their Hondas.
They're off, Ian, and Lucy Heaton grabbing another hole shot out in front of Jaden Nickens. Last time we saw this, it was Joyner in second behind Lucy, but this time it's Nickens. Lucy's going to bring him off of turn 4 for the first time, followed by Nickens, Joyner, and Music, followed by Ellen Nickens in 5th right now. Lucy Heaton all the way here from Australia leading them. Nickens trying to look around the outside there, going into 4. Not yet. Ends up losing the spot to Joyner. Let's see if he's able to recover. Won't be able to. Joyner will take over second. It's going to be Heaton and then Joyner. Joyner followed Heaton earlier on in that super mini heat race. Let's see if he was able to learn any tricks or talk to his mechanics about it. Joyner trying to stick a wheel up the inside, put some pressure onto Heaton. Nickens is right there. Nickens not giving up on that outside. Cuts back under to the inside of Joyner. It's a bit of a gap back to 4th place, Odin Music, and 5th place, Ella Nickens. Joyner now looks around the outside trying to get up next to you, and Nickens will take the 2nd place spot back from Joyner there. It's going to be Lucy Heaton out front, followed by Nickens now.
Lucy Heaton just has her bike on rails. She's hitting the same marks every time, and it's not giving any room for these two young men behind him to try to find a way around. Nickens goes for a high line, but Heaton continues to hold her line into turn 1, leading one more lap.
Lucy Heaton came down the straightaway there a little bit lower than normal. It kind of pushed her wide through 1 and 2. Nickens got up alongside of her, not able to finish the pass off. Lucy Heaton doing everything she can to keep these boys behind her. This would be huge to grab a win here. Day 2 of the Cory Texter Promotions race here at Western Reserve Motorcycle Club. Lucy Heaton still out front. Jaden Nickens 2nd place. Jackson Joyner sitting there in 3rd. Nose to tail, these 3. Laps are starting to wind down, Ian.
3 laps left to go. Heaton seems to be holding that tight line, not giving these boys anywhere to go. Nickens trying to find the high line down the back straights up high. If he's not too careful, though, he could open the door for Jackson Joyner to go underneath it. He's going to try to run that high line all the way around and carry the men down the front straight. No room to go. It does open the door up. Jackson Joyner going to try to stick a wheel in, but looks like Nickens can shut the door. Heaton is holding that line so consistent. She has not come off it. I believe we're coming around to the white flag lap as we come into turn 3 and 4. These 3 riders, you could throw a blanket over them, Colby.
White flag this time by for Heaton. Nickens, what's he going to be able to throw at her on this final attempt? We do have 1 lap rider coming into play. It's going to be Heaton. Nickens looking up the inside there, sticks his wheel in, nothing quite for it yet. Heaton will get by the lapper. This could be it. See if Nickens tries one last attempt around the outside. Hasn't been able to stick it yet, but Nickens up the inside of Heaton there. Nickens is going to grab the pass, grab the win, coming to the line. I believe it's 2nd place is going to be Heaton. Lucy Heaton leads every lap except for the last one. Nickens just kept trying and trying.
Nickens had some pent frustration from yesterday getting that 2nd place behind Joyner. He wasn't going to let it get away this time. He rode that line so strong coming into turn 1 it gave Lucy nowhere to go and no time to shut it down. You have to think the lapper may played a little bit interrupted her groove some, but she put in an amazing race. You have to commend her on the improvement over the last 2 days to lead that thing right up to turn 3. Very impressive.
Nickens didn't falter. He kept trying, lost a position early on to join her, trying to make a move on the outside, didn't give up, kept pushing at it. Comes away with the win in that one.